Hello. I've just watched episode 12 of Attack on Titan, the final season. The reaction is in the description. Go watch it and then go back here if you want to listen to the discussion. And the discussion starts right now. And my god. Well, that episode. I don't know about you guys, but that was the best episode of this season for me because of how well it was made. Not just the episode, but the story that was presented in there. Because of everything that was previously made to make sense and to appear and to connect in this episode. Oof. Let's go through the episode because there was enough to see. So we start with Zeke's story about how stuff happened. And I actually feel stupid now because in this story, in the official story, he mentioned that people who inhale the thing, the gases with his fluid, they become immobilized. But the wine did not cause that. They were just drinking it normally without any symptoms besides alcohol. And I should have assumed that. But somehow it slipped my mind. But turns out it was all just bullshit that Zeke created. I mean, he even mentioned that. So we saw Rangaku village being people from the village being transformed into titans, and I can see those familiar faces, familiar titans. We can even see Connie's mother line there in the picture of all the titans, and those titans, yeah, they killed a lot of people, and some of them even killed Mika. And Gelgar and Nanaba. I remember my people. I remember my heroes. They almost killed Ymir back then also. So yeah, we saw that what happened, and then we switched to real time, and Zeke telling Levi the story, as he mentioned later again. So he told this story previously. And he told that not because he's a nice monkey and just want to share information. No, he told that because he's bearded shit who wanted to deceive people, who wanted to tell them that, if you're gonna inhale my liquid, or if you're gonna get the liquid, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna drop on the floor and you will not be able to move. That was specifically created bullshit. So people are gonna be like, okay, if I can move, then means I'm good now. But no, that was all bullshit. And he added his, as I've said, how many liquid this man have? It's not like just liquid, it's a spinal fluid. How many of that is needed? Like homeopathic sizes, it's like basically nothing is needed for that. Just the memory of it being in the water or something. I don't know. But everyone drank the wine, and it turns out that Flock knew about the wine. I don't know about Eren, because Eren is Eren. Eren is like a separate being now. And there are people who help him. People like Flock, people like Yelena kinda helps him, kinda. I mean, I'm sure she's helping Zeke. She's helping Zeke, but Aaron's also kinda involved officially. And I don't think that everyone's around Aaron is under his control. And I think that Aaron might not know about the vine. They just don't tell him. And he even makes this evil face. I never thought I'm gonna see Flog this evil. Like a Nazi, seriously. Like a fucking Nazi general or something. And I was a better opinion about you, Flocky boy. I understand that they're against the government, and government is against them, of course. Which means that it's actually kind of war, and if not you gonna do something bad, then they gonna do something bad. And as Flock mentioned, Pixies may already be trying to create some plan, to develop some plan on taking back control or taking Aaron or anything. And this may be true, may be just him imagining things, but I'd bet that probably Pixies may be thinking about taking control back in his hands. But who knows? So I kind of lost my thought. So the wine, yeah, people drank the wine a lot, and that wine lets Zeke control these people. For the love of God, Levi, if you're gonna be killed like that, if you drank the damn wine, and you're gonna be killed by Zeke, by his dirty tricks and fucking Zeke. Oh, I so hate this guy. Because he's playing like unfair games. He's using trickery. Whatever it takes. But I mean, this is all epic and stuff, but the most amazing part of this episode happened in the restaurant. I even mentioned at some moment that Kaya and Gabi, they kind of like friends now. I mean, Kaya even said like "Gambate" when they ran away in the restroom, as they said, in the toilet. But after this all happened, she took the knife and she ran towards Gabi, trying to kill her. I mean, that's a turn of events. That's incredible. So they came to the restaurant, and Niccolo met them all. And I mean, poor Falco, though. Shit, this episode, poor Falco, my man. Falco was the first one to had the idea to make the connection between the girl that was killed, the girl that saved Kaya, and the girl that was killed, by Gabi. He was the one like, what? And then they ate brilliant, amazing food, and our guys entered the building. Mikasa, Armin, Hanji, Onyon Kopon, who's like a part of the team now. Now we have a black guy in the team. We have women, a black guy, Asian, and what else do we need? We need like a doggy or something, some transsexual, some transgender person, and we're like dream team. And yeah, and then they bring the wine. I mean, John wanted to drink the wine, and Connie was like, "Oh, look at them! They grown. They're like they want to drink now. They want to have fun." But Nicola stopped them, and he even had to act unfriendly towards them. So they just don't bother even asking. Like, okay, let this guy go. Um, and I mean, Nicolo is quite an interesting character as well. Um, he also, like Gabi. I mean, no, he's not like Gabi. He's a bit different. I mean, Gabi is an Eldian. That's crazy because it's like Eldian who hates Eldians. That's even worse. But he is like a classic Marley, just a hating Marley that hates Eldians. And he was put into this position. He was captured by Hanji and Levi, and they politely asked him by sticking the knife into his back to act friendly and to ask people on the board, the one that was with Yelena, to drink tea with us or something. But no, Niccolo he hated us so much that he like screamed, "Kill me! Don't worry about me!" And they would have shoot him, if not Yelena, if Yelena wouldn't stop them. So Niccolo was a really hating person towards us, but he was placed here. He was like hating us, but then he met Sasha, and he like, I guess he likes cooking food. She likes eating food, and I mean she's like she was crazy about eating food. He seems crazy about cooking food. So they like found each other, like beautiful connection. And that what broke the barrier, because I mean, how do you? I mean, here's Connie, here's I don't know. I mean, someone like Niccolo. Anyways, there's like just two human beings. You cannot separate them, even though one is somewhat genetically different creature. But they're like humans. They have emotions, they have interests, and they're basically the same. So Niccolo, with this theme of food and Sasha, it kind of broke his barrier between Eldians and Marlians, like humans. Let's call them humans. And that's what happens when you get on the island and you have to live here for some time. That's what happens with Gabi as well. And that's this misunderstanding between our nations, our races, basically. Not our, but their races. That's the issue, because they never even talked. They just throw boulders at each other. But if they have some time to be together, maybe there's gonna be like, I hate you. But it's gonna, at one moment, they're gonna understand that they're just like normal people, like the same guys. And Niccolo now, even though he still kind of has his beliefs, he respects these guys. He respects Sasha. Respects our guys, Connie and John, and Sasha's family and everyone. He didn't want to make any harm. And as far as I understand, it was not like his plan to give this wine to everyone. No, it was Yelena who politely asked him again as well. Everyone politely asks the man to spread the wine, and he did that. And he just got the information. He got the understanding that it's probably Zig's liquid in there, because he knew about the operation that happened 10 years ago that they mentioned, and took the city after this operation. So again, I kind of lost my thought, but Niccolo tried to protect them, even though he values them, he likes them. And I like seeing that. I like seeing this breaking in misunderstand, when there's misunderstanding, and it's like the walls breaking, and we finally met. We finally understand each other. And that's what clearly is happening with Gabi, because the whole thing that happened in this episode just showcased that we are not demons, and it's not like we're just not demons. We're reasonable kind. We're reasonable people. We understand that yes, killing our girl it was not good, but killing you is not good as well. So it's not like you killed me, now I have to kill you, or someone have to kill you, because I can't kill you because I was killed. But yeah, it's just we have to stop the violence at some moment, and someone have to stop it. Some human being, someone with big heart and pure soul, have to say like, I'm gonna stop the revenge thing. I'm not gonna avenge this guy, even though this hurts. But if we're gonna continue doing that, we're just gonna continue doing that. And even though Kaya was full of anger and jumped on Gabi with the knife, that's understandable because Kaya is a little kid and she has a crazy emotional connection to Sasha. But grown-ups, they're like, this is just a kid. This is just a kid that made a mistake. And she's still making those mistakes. But it's not like she has no future because of that. There's never late to become correct, to become a good person. Even though you will still have the bad past, you can live in with a good normal life now. So even for Gabi, even for her, it's not all ended now. I mean, kind of getting distracted. Sorry, people. So that was the moment. That was the crazy moment. Nicolo understanding that this is a warrior little girl, and he's like, "Did you kill someone?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, it was so good. Yeah, I smashed the girl's heart. That was so pleasing." And Nicolo understood everything, and he wanted to smash poor Gabi. I mean, I'm even saying poor Gabi because what she's going through now is a mental torture. And mental torture is not much better than physical torture. Maybe even worse. Because physical torture, it leads you to actually dying or losing consciousness, But mental torture, it can be fucking eternal until you're literally gonna die or gonna commit suicide. This is even worse. And again, he wanted to smash the bottle, but Falco again protected her, and he was smashed. Poor guy. I mean, they are not the Titans yet. They're like just a candidate, so they're not immortal, and that's gonna hurt. I don't know how long he's gonna be now out of the story, because that's gonna hurt people. I hurt my head some few times, and no, I don't want to repeat that. And more than that, he got some wine into his mouth. So which may lead to him transforming into a stupid Titan. Which is bad. I don't want this man today. So we either have to kill Zeke or somehow make him not able to scream. I'm not sure though how this ability works. Does he actually have to scream? So I mean, if you're gonna close his mouth, will it work? Like, doesn't work, right? So he have to scream some specific note or what? Or he just went to, I mean, I don't know how this works. Because if it just works because he just wants that, or just if he just tries to scream and it works no matter if he's closed his mouth or not. Maybe it works on people who can hear him actually screaming. So if you're gonna close his mouth, just very, very close people will hear it. I don't know, but I mean it's not confirmed if he drank it or not. But if I would bet Isayama will not lose this opportunity to feed this nice man with Zig's fluids, which is disgusting to even think about. A female soldiers, yeah. I mean, but looking Niccolo, seeing Niccolo losing his control, I felt it. I felt it. That was like a pure anger for Sasha. The man was like, whoa. Respect for him. He actually really loved Sasha. So yeah, he punched kids and entered basically told everyone that who are these people, and this girl killed Sasha, and I can see Kaya's face now. And Gabi realized that. I mean, Gabi was the most shocked person in this one. And the moment when Sasha's father came with the knife near her, I mean, I was pretty confident that he's not gonna kill her. But at some moment, when he was standing like that, I kinda thought that I kinda had doubts at some point because that's a maniac face. You do not want to see that face, with a knife near you. But no, and Hanji, I mean, everyone's here. Like, everyone's here. But he said a very interesting dialogue, a monologue, basically, about Sasha being a huntress and about, like, forest rules of life and survival and all that and all that and all that. And he basically blamed Sasha's death not on someone who killed her, but basically on her, on not even on her, but on those events that led her so deep into the forest. It's like, basically, if you're gonna go into the forest and you're gonna go very deep and gonna be killed by a bear, it's not bear's fault that you got that far into the forest. And it may be even not your fault because you had to do that because reasons, right? So that was the fault of it may be many different factors. And in our case, it's very complicated. We all know that, right? Sasha would never go there without reasons. And she had reasons. And that's a great philosophy. Because Gabi's philosophy is very primitive. Oh, you killed this man, now yeah, it's you're evil. She doesn't even think about why did you do that. Maybe this man previously killed someone else, and you just avenged this person. But Gabi only sees the last committed action, and like, oh, she shot, she bad. Done. But if judging like that, now you're a bad girl, Gabi, because you killed another girl, now you're an evil girl. But I mean, it doesn't count on her, I suppose, because just because. But the father, Mr. Brown, he's a wise man, and I really liked his reaction. And we can even see Sasha's mother, I suppose, right? Looking at Gabi with sadness. She's not looking at her with anger. She's looking at her with sadness. She understands that this girl she had to kill another person because that person killed someone. She understands that Gabi is not living a happy life. And you can tell that about everyone. About Eldians who live on the island, we suffered. About Eldians who live outside of the island, in the ghetto, they suffered. About other nations, everyone suffered at some point. And just screaming that, no, these people are specifically, these people are bad. This is stupid. Can you think about what these people went through at some point? So, yeah. Again, getting distracted, but it's just this episode is just like so thought provoking in many topics. And if I could, I would speak even more. It's just a language barrier sometimes stops me. But that was a beautiful scene, and he did not kill her. And Gabi was shocked. She was like a whole scene. She was sitting with one face. She was completely shocked because, like, I killed your daughter and you're not killing me because of that? Is that true? And not just, I mean, they're devils from the island showing her that they're actually more humane than many other people. And that should show Gabi that each nation, each race, everything, each group of people, they have different kinds of people. Many of which are good people, but some of which are not good people. That's normal because humans, they're free creatures technically. They want to jump out of the window, they jump out of the window. They want to sing song, they sing the song. Nothing stops them from doing whatever they want. You know, if they're like crazy enough, they can do everything. And no nation is safe from having such type of people who like having their own thing, you know. And of course, yeah, we're on the island. We have bandits and killers and rapists, just as like others. But judging us for our sins from our ancestors' sins. This is stupid. We're not them anymore. And you and people who were oppressed by Eldians previously, they're not the same people anymore. So, anyways, I spoke about that 10,000 times, so just speaking the same thing all over again. So the situation kind of resolves, but Kaya runs and tries to kill Gabi. But that's completely understandable because she's a little girl, she's full of emotions, just basically kind of like Gabi, but one thing's different. She did not kill anyone in the end. I don't know if it's gonna... I think she's gonna forgive Gabi at some... I mean, maybe not forgive, but at least she's gonna lose the hatred. She's not gonna be willing to kill her. It was just that moment, because like emotional breakdown. And Gabi felt that. And Niccolo said to everyone, to Hanji and to everyone, that clear the wine out of the man's mouth, because that may end really bad. While in the forest, Levi gets the information about Eren going away and his group killing Zekli. As I've said, I'm not sure that Eren is controlling that. He's controlling himself, and if someone's helping him, he's okay with that. But he doesn't. I don't think he said like, "You go kill Zekli." I don't think that. I think that it's either Yelena or Flock himself doing. But who knows? Maybe that's Eren as well. And Levi remembers that he saved Eren so many times, that he believed that he is a savior. And this may still be true, Levi. We don't know. It's just... How can you know? You cannot know that. You cannot know anything. You just have to believe in something. And will it lead to something good or not? We cannot know. Levi was doing the best he can do. He was following his commander, first of all. But now Levi is very sad that, yeah, Aaron got away. And he said about, there's another shithead we should have eaten. I don't know exactly what does he mean by that. Maybe this is subtitles, something error or something. No need to explain to me, please. This is going to be considered a spoiler. But I kind of don't understand what exactly he means by there's another shithead we should have eaten. Maybe he means Aaron. But who have to eat him? Anyways, I'm gonna check another subtitles as well. And I'm gonna read the manga, and then if I'm gonna be still stupid enough to not understand, then I'm gonna ask you or the mighty internet. Because I'm not sure what he meant by that. So Niccolo tells the story about how they previously used Zeke's fluids very successfully. And Gabi is asking questions, don't asking to not kill Falco, kill me instead of him. I mean, that's nice. That's nice that their relationship is also developing, because Gabi was always like very, very I don't know what's the word, but she was not very kind towards Falco. She was always like, get away from me. And now she understands that the guy's your like angel, protect her. And she begs to not kill him, but kill her. And Armin says smart words. I mean, we don't want to kill you. All you speak is kill, kill, kill. Just like someone who I know. I mean, it means Aaron. And at the same fucking moment, Aaron enters the room. Just, wow. That was like such timing, Aaron. I mean, did this guy know about this dialogue from his future vision things or something? Or it was like super coincidental, but yeah, he enters with the bleedy arms like, konnichiwa. I mean, no, Aaron actually, his face, he looks very sad. He looked very sad. It's something in between anger and sadness. More sadness. At least, especially at the moment when he was saying that I want to speak with you guys in the very end of this episode. He enters the building, and that's cool by Armin that he connected Gabi and Aaron, because they kinda are similar. That's true. They look similar. They went through kinda similar fate at some moment of monsters attacking their town and killing their closed ones. Of course, Aaron went through much more than Gabi, but I mean, he's much older than her. And Aaron as well killed people before all that started. So they're definitely close to each other. And Aaron was screaming, "Ipkino kurase," you know, gonna kill all of the Titans. Though Aaron also was screaming another thing. He was screaming "tatakae," or fight. Though Gabi does not do that. She's just like, kill, kill, kill. I kill, you kill, I hate. So she has a bit different combinations of words. But yeah, they're kind of similar. And Armin pointed that out. That was interesting. And Aaron entering the building was also cool. I mean, I was like, I almost lost myself when that happened. I kind of like, what? And unfortunately, it's not just Aaron. It's all those youngsters with Flock commanding them. And Flock having this gun, forgot how this gun, this Mauser, it looks like Mauser, World War II weapon. And this uniform, he fucking looks like a German commander. Not normal German, but like a Nazi German commander. Like, stereotypical one. He just need black hair, or like no. He need, I don't know. It doesn't really matter how what hair he have, but he's like Now we're gonna play with you guys, and he's like smirking at them. And that moment, jeez, I liked this guy, but now I do not like this guy. I mean, I like some parts of what he's doing. I'm not on a government site. I'm not even on Hanji's site. I'm not on Eren's site. I don't know where I'm. I'm like in the middle because I think everyone's wrong. But at least Hanji now, she wanted to speak. So they're like the more calm and reasonable gang here, right? But Flock, he knew. I mean, he even looks evil. Like the Joker's mouth, this eyes, they look very, very evil, if you ask me. So he knew about the wine. And as I've said, I do believe that Eren does not know about it. He would not sacrifice his own kind for some fucking cheating plan, I don't know, of Zeke. I feel like maybe Flock was either tricked by Yelena or he actually decided to, oh, you know what? I can work with that. I'm not sure. But this group, they actually transform into villains now. And I do not like it, guys. I do not like it. So Eren is like uber villain now. And he has like this little villainy commanders, like Darth Vader and like, you know, those commanders. That was such a funny moment. Flock knocks on the door and Aaron's like, deepest voice this voice actor can do. Like, just imagine Aaron sitting on the toilet and something like someone like oh yeah, you're still continuing? Okay. Must have come, says Armin. Yeah, and we end with the craziest scene ever. Eren Yeager, Gabi Brown, Mikasa Ackerman, and Armin. What's Armin? Who's Armin? Arlert and Armin Arlert? Arlerto. They call him Arlerto. These four sit here. And I mean, okay, Mikasa and Armin, that's nice, but Gabi. Isayama, do you think Gabi had enough yet or not? Or what? This girl gonna be mentally breaking after all that. She is now sitting near the man, Eren Yeager. And he's not just like a man, he's like a bleedy arm, so he can transform any second. It's basically the same trick he used with Reiner. Like, oh, no leg means it hurts. And everyone is shocked here. And Armin is a Titan as well. I am always forgetting the fact that he's a Titan. I mean, he can kind of fight Eren if he wants, but if he's gonna transform, nothing's gonna be left near. No Mikasa, no Gabi, no Falco. Maybe even no Eren, I don't know. But I mean, no, Eren's gonna survive. No way. I mean, he can even probably kill the gigantic colossal Titan because he has all those spears. What was the problem with fighting the colossal Titan? Because you cannot get close to it because it's very, very hot. But it's very slow, so it's not difficult to fight him. If Eren's gonna survive the initial explosion, I think he's gonna be able to create some super weapon or just smash it with some very sharp object or something. And gonna be able to stop the Colossal Titan because the Warhammer Titan's power were super OP. It was just like pure happiness And pure luck that they were able to get this power this easy. And yes, we end on that scene with Gabi sitting there being shocked to death and Aaron saying that I want to talk to you guys. And as I've said, he looks very, very sad. It looks like he came to say his farewell, his goodbye. Because he have to move forward to whatever he wants now. And he kinda have to left behind him everything that was dear to him. Because we know I remember that flashback when he said like, I love you guys so much, I don't want any one of you to have my powers. We have to deal with that somewhat different, not just like giving powers. And yeah, it looks very sad. And that's how the episode ends. And as I've said, that was the best episode of the season. There was a terrible discussion though, as always, I'm sorry, but the episode was great. I really liked it. And man, it's like, what? 4 episodes? How many episodes this anime should have? I forgot. 18 or 17 or 16? 16. How many? I mean, it's getting closer. It's getting closer, guys. Whoa. I know, maybe I forgot something to speak about something, but yeah, let's have this. Or so thanks guys for watching. See you in the next episode. I am afraid to even think what's gonna happen in there, but I'm eager to see that. See you. Bye bye.